Welcome back. As the city moves towards a new downtown arena, some residents and historical advocates are concerned about the location of the proposed site. The building will be located just south of the downtown convention center. The city says it will buy out some of the landowners in the neighborhood, and some are willing to sell, according to city officials. City officials have said that no structures in the area have been designated as historically significant, and that they will provide support for those that are displaced. And so joining us now is Interim Economic Director Jessica Herrera and Real Estate Manager Jose Carlos Villalva. Thank you very much for joining us. So overall in this process, where do things stand for the city right now?
So it's a legal process, and as such we have to move through different steps. Right now we have contacted all the property owners, and we are moving forward with getting the appraisals and doing the phase 1 assessments on all the properties.
And that is based, we were talking about this earlier, that is based on the best historic possible use of the land is what these assessments will be?
So the appraisal will be based on best and highest use of each property, and as such will arrive at the fair market value. Now this is done by a third party, so it's up to them. The city has no input on what the highest and best use for each property is.
So there could be some impact on what that is from, I mean, the intended final use of this being the arena. That could have an impact on this, though. How much would remain to be seen?
It would be up to the appraisal. So the appraiser would determine that on their own. And based on their qualification, their expertise, we would accept whatever their fair market value would be.
Okay. But so then along with that, of course, the economic development, I mean, that's the reason to put it in an arena, is then to develop the area around it. So how is that process going?
Well, you see, that is correct. I think everyone's really been very excited about the process for a lot of the downtown public and private projects that are happening all across downtown. We've seen a significant amount of private investment come into downtown. And there's catalytic projects like our multipurpose center, the arena, that's moving into downtown over the next few years, that if you look at it and if you tie it into everything that is happening within that area, you have a streetcar that within 2 years, by 2018, will be operational. And it is right, on the route. It's abutting our entertainment district and our arts district, so there's a lot of synergy that exists there. And what we want to do is we want to invigorate that area with retail, with opportunities for housing, for hotel, and for a lot of the other areas that you see that happen to make downtown a great place to live, to work, to play. But with that, when you look at the master plan area that the arena would sit in, the city is being very proactive right now and really understanding what financial mechanisms we would have to put in place and the types of incentives that we would have to strategically understand to be able to get the benefit in terms of that impact.
And talking things like the hot tax and other tools that could be in place to help develop it further?
Correct. So we would leverage the sales and use tax. We would leverage our hotel motel tax. And then of course be able to rebate our property tax. And you could look at mechanisms like a tax increment finance district. You could look at what we have in place right now, a tax increment reinvestment zone, which already sits in place for downtown. But there's a number of different tools that are utilized to make sure that we capitalize on potential investment opportunities.
And I'm sure there'll be a lot more examination of that as well. The city right now going through all the processes for securing this site and going through that, and then that'll be kind of concurrent, I assume, going on at the same time more or less?
Correct. It needs to be concurrent in order for the city to really reap the benefits of such a huge investment as what is our multipurpose center. We really need to make sure that we work concurrently with the design team, for example, when we hire one for specific to the arena, and then coordinating that with a lot of the developers and surrounding property owners.
Gotcha. All right. Well, a lot of stuff going on, and of course we'll keep covering this, and it'll come up again this Tuesday at City Council during the regular City Council meeting. An update from you all as well, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll have to look for that. Yes. So we'll have to look for that, and we'll also have more information on this on the website, on our website, KVIA.com. And stay with us. We'll be back with a look at your weather after the break.